we're having coffee in London. And Alex just put honey in his coffee. And I'm gonna put a sugar cube in mine.
Well, we didn't even know what those were. I thought they were like individually wrapped marshmallows.
They're not marshmallows. Will you put mine on my spoon? It's not gonna be hot though.
Bottoms up. It will still dissolve a little bit.
Why don't we have a microwave in here?
I know.
I thought this was America.
What kind of hotel is this? Want two?
No. I'll eat one.
If they both only dissolve
Can I
like
eat
an
one?
eighth, yeah, it has to be a brown one.
No, I want to eat a white one.
Just eat it. Just
Like a horse.
crunch it. You love horses.
I love most things.
Tomatoes. Oh, that woman over there? She's standing next to a lion, has a sickle in hand. She reminds me of you.
Oh, really?
And then there's that man over there, blacksmith with a hammer, big burly beard, coarse hair, also on a lion. That's me.
Oh,
You know all
we're a
about it.
handsome couple.
Oh, yeah.
We're just walking through London, and we're trying to get to Tower Bridge. We'll
We
see.
just got done with our little floating boat bar. And that was great. And a delicious little appetizer, great burritos. Now we just keep wandering around London as we've been doing all day long.
It's pretty sweet.
Led by our trusty steed Marv. Hashtag Team Marv.
Greetings from London.
who so kindly gave me his socks
Yeah.
for my hands
Stylish mittens.
because they're cold.
This video is sponsored by Bombas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How come those are on your hands?
because Marv was wearing 2 pairs of socks, and he was commenting on how bad his feet were hurting. And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because I have 2 pairs of socks on." And I'm like, "Why don't you take 1 pair of them off?"
Great idea.
So he
Well,
did.
where would I put them?
And I said, "Hey, I could use them as gloves." And then he's walking and he goes, "My feet feel so much better."
It's true.
Relationship goals. Hashtag Team Marv, am I right?
Okay.
What other stories do we have to tell?
Of today?
Yeah.
We had a much better day than yesterday. I don't know if they know anything about that.
No, because I wanted to vlog about it today, but then remember I was walking into the hotel lobby, and then we had to shut it off.
So,
It's
Katie
sad.
G,
Yes.
what happened last night? A question often asked by myself,
That's
by me.
That's it's a loaded question, Alex. I stuttered like I didn't know your name anymore. You see,
Katie G, what happened last night?
so after we saw Ingrid, we were trying to get back. We had to take some buses, except because all the tubes were closed. We had to go take a bus, but we don't have an Oyster card. So then we just begged bus drivers to let us on their buses. Luckily they do. We get
With much
to our
disdain.
stop. Yeah, they were very mad. They were like, they just rolled their eyes and didn't even say anything. They were just like, so we finally get to where we're trying to go, and turns out, and we see our hotel off in the distance, and we're like,
After how long?
45 minutes. We finally see our.
What time is it?
At this point, it's 3 in the morning.
Probably.
About 3 in the morning. It takes us like an hour to get to our hotel from walking, because we try to go as the crow flies and get stopped by a big.
Because we see it off in the
Interstate.
distance, like the North Star. remember to look right instead of left.
And then we had to go all the way around, and it took us so long. And Alex and I were just like talking back and forth, and it got very facetious and sarcastic, and it was hilarious. Where we're like, I'm having the nicest time. I love birds.
Isn't this so
The
much
birds are
fun?
singing
Oh,
because
that
it's
was
morning.
actually really beautiful.
It actually
though.
was cool. We
But
liked
Katie
the
would be
birds.
like, I am so glad I wore the most comfortable pair of shoes. I love walking around. This feels great and safe, and I'm glad so many other people are out on the street right
There's,
now
like,
because
no
it's like
one.
3 in the morning.
And part of it was serious because some of it really was cool and fun.
The birds were
The
awesome.
birds were awesome. And the weather was seriously really nice. I got a little cold, but it wasn't that
Because
bad.
we
I didn't
wound
need
up
a
in this
coat.
industrial district because we couldn't just go straight to our hotel and all these roads are under construction. But we wound up on like this really pretty fountain and almost like a parkish area. And so birds are just so loud at like 3, 4-ish in the morning.
And we finally get to our hotel, and we walk in, and the guy won't let us into our own room because we didn't have our keys, and he didn't believe us that we were really a part of it, even though we found out later our name was in a note saying,
Because
like,
my
yeah, they're
mom
with us.
had the foresight to leave a key at the front desk and say, my son's name is this, please leave a key for him.
Yeah,
So the front desk, yeah,
yeah.
we asked
But
him.
he was like, no, I can't do that. Oh, and so it was just like, we
He
got
turns
the
to,
third degree.
well, what room number do you need? And we're like,
we're like,
we
we
don't
don't
know.
know. And
Oh,
he's like,
well,
oh, then you
why
don't
don't we know? Did we tell him that?
Oh, both of our phones died. I think we said that in the restaurant.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
our phones
both
are
our
dead.
phones
We
dead,
can't call my
yeah.
parents. We can't look up any information that's there. All we know is the name of the hotel and that it's directly across from a Papa John's by like a mile.
Yeah, at least, if not 2 miles. It was crazy.
Okay.
And so we finally get in, and the key doesn't work. So we're testing all these doors, thinking like, oh, maybe we have the wrong key. So we're trying and we're trying, and then we go to a different floor even and try that, and then we end up having to go downstairs and ask to double check what room it was, and it was the right room, and it was a disaster.
And so we're
And
knocking on
So
doors.
we're knocking on doors and
Well,
ringing the doorbell.
not doors, just the one door.
Just the one door.
But we still aren't 100% sure that it's my parents' room. And we already thought that it was the wrong room because we heard 245, but really it was 225. But eventually we figure it out. But then we can't wake up either of my parents. We're knocking on the door, but trying to be gentle so as to not wake up these other guests at 3:30 in the morning. So eventually, my beautiful mother, right there, you can see her. What color is your hair? It's kind of reddish. Oh, a beauty. She finally lets us in, and we'll finish the story later. London, am I right?
I can't.